Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV here in Los Angeles at the Fortune Gym, standing by Josesito Lopez, who takes on Victor Ortiz this Saturday, June 23rd on Showtime. Josesito, this fight came about with what happened with Andre Berto. Now you're stepping in. How much do you think that falls into your favor, having all that happen to Victor, and now you coming into this fight?
No, I don't really know if it happens to fall in my favor exactly, but we prepared and we were preparing before the announcement, so we're ready to give it all.
Looking at your prior opponent that you're supposed to have, Kendall Holt, and now looking at Victor, between the two, what matchup do you think, in your opinion, provided more of a problem and more of a challenge for you?
I think they were both a problem. I think they were both tough fighters. I was already preparing for a tough fight, so nothing much changed from the preparation. We've trained a lot harder now, and we had to switch up some of the sparring from righty to lefty. But besides that, we feel strong, we feel good, and we're ready to go.
So with the game plan that you had with Kendall Holt, you feel pretty confident that the same overall plan would work with Victor with minor tweaks?
Yeah, definitely. We were both. We know we're going in with a strong fighter, just like Kendall Holt is. He's a strong fighter, but it's a different fighter. We prepare for different fighters, and I think we prepared quite well.
Looking now overall with this matchup, it was announced that Victor is supposed to fight Saul Alvarez, and it took a lot of attention away from you. How's it been dealing with those emotions and having that matchup announced when it was?
You know what? I felt disrespected at the moment where they announced that, but that's only added more motivation. As if motivation for the fight wasn't enough, it just adds a little more fuel to the fire and gives me that much more desire to want to go in there and win.
You're in a position where you come in with really nothing to lose and everything to gain. If you have a strong performance against Victor, it's going to win you more fans. If you win, potentially it shoots you up to the rankings. It shoots you up to a shot with Canelo Alvarez. Victor, of course, has a lot to lose in this matchup. Do you think all that might play in mind with him in terms of how his composure is?
I'm not sure about his composure. I can only control myself. I think that itself is motivation for me, and I think the biggest difference in the fight will be not of what Victor Ortiz can do, because we know what Victor Ortiz can do. We know he's a strong fighter. We know he's a good fighter. But I think the biggest difference is that you're going to see the best Josesito anyone's ever seen.
The best Josesito Lopez that anybody has seen. What does that Josesito bring to the table on Saturday night? What are things that we haven't seen before from you that you're going to display that Saturday night?
I will definitely bring a lot more power to the fight, a lot more prepared. The energy level should be high. The weight difference, I think, has made a big impact on me. I feel great, and I'm ready to go in there and give it everything.
Talk to me a little bit about the weight difference. Explain that and elaborate that for me.
I'm a taller fighter at the junior welterweight division, so at times I do have to work real hard to get down to 140, and not having to worry about that, and more of having to worry about keeping my weight up. It's a big difference. You go into the gym and into training every day with a way higher energy level and power. So that alone, I think, is going to be the key.
In your opinion, though, who's a better boxer, who's a better banger, you or him?
You know what? He's a naturally bigger fighter, but I feel that I can punch just as hard as Victor Ortiz. He's a bigger fighter, I know that, and the size difference, our upper body size difference, there's going to be a difference. We know he's going to look bigger, but we're not there for a muscle man competition. We're not there to intimidate. I'm not very intimidating, so our boxing does a job, and that'll show everything.
Like the baby-faced assassin, man.
Somewhat, I guess.
Well, we look forward to your fight this Saturday going up against Victor Ortiz, Josesito Lopez, here in Los Angeles. I'm Marcos Villegas for Fight Hub TV.